Hi, welcome to Great Mother Speaks channel. These are moon readings for your moon sign. The constellation the moon was in when you were born is your moon sign. If you don't know what that is, there's a link below where you can get a hold of a birth calculator to figure that out. You're going to want to know that, especially if you are a sensitive, intuitive, or someone who is particularly psychic or think that you may be empathic. Either way, you are connected to Great Mother energy, Yin energy. It may be through your birth mother. Any way that you identify with any of those descriptors is a way that you are going to receive your sign message. So, hi Geminis. Gemini moons, to be more specific. We need to be specific, don't we? Because this is specifically for sensitives, empaths, psychics, intuitives, people who pretty much live in the yin space, the Great Mother energy space. You may be close to your birth mother in ways that attract you to her, that cannot be explained. And you may have abilities that you're aware of, but they haven't been developed yet. And so specifically for Gemini moon people, Great Mother is coming through for you with this Pisces full moon with the message of surrender. Let yourself rest. You've had a long journey, and yes, you're only halfway to your destination, where you're trying to be and where you're trying to go emotionally, to have that balance that's so important to Geminis, isn't it? It's very important to find that emotional balance, and sometimes it's so important that we will sacrifice things that we may later regret, because we're so unaware and so unconscious of the significance of finding equilibrium between the two there with Gemini and with regard to our inner communication. So Great Mother is coming through, and she's saying to you that you are at a place of surrender. You are ready to do what you know needs to be done in order for you to reach that space. And you've done so with no conditions. You're doing so with the faith that it will be done. Great Mother is acknowledging that. She's saying that in order for you to transform this energetic space that you have now surrendered to, allowing your greater good to come through into something that will assist you on your path to where you want to go, is by embracing the shadow. And so the shadow is what we all saw during the eclipse. We saw the shadow of Great Mother as she eclipsed the sun. Both were in the signs of Leo. And that new moon in Leo that we saw eclipse the sun became the crescent moon a day or so after that. Maybe 2 days after that, growing into that crescent light on the edge. And with that little bit of light, that little bit of understanding that you have from the time that you are taking to surrender, it'll be sufficient for you to go into that space within yourself that you've been denying, that's unintegrated, that is not being seen, that is not being acknowledged because of shame. Okay? And so again, seeking that balance, sometimes we will do things so that we won't feel discomfort, or so that we don't have to broach uncomfortable subjects, even if they're within ourselves. But this is a Pisces full moon, and this is an opportunity to use the depths, the deepest depths, to scale them and bring back up from the deep what it is we need to continue on our journey. This is the encouragement. In order to do that, realize that you will be invited to those depths. and you will be encouraged to release issues of self-abandonment, issues of self-abuse that have been taught to you as ways to balance your needs. So, for example, if that feeling of discomfort, you have been conditioned to believe that you can take care of yourself by ignoring your needs. Okay, taking care of your external needs. For example, being a workaholic, or taking care of your needs by being a people pleaser, or taking care of the emotional needs so that you'll have friends or associates. Taking care of these external needs at the expense of ourselves. That's self-abandonment. And if it's done for too long, okay, it becomes self-abuse. And so those depths need to be scaled right now, Gemini, because you are being offered a tremendous opportunity to go and to find what it is within yourself that is your guiding light, that is your North Star, that is your GPS to exactly where you want and need to be emotionally. Remember, Great Mother loves you, and I do too.